Namaste and welcome back to your mat. Today we will begin in a child's pose. This will be a practice to connect body and breath. So right away, just starting to notice how you feel as you breathe in, letting your body relax as you breathe out. Maybe reaching for opposite elbows. Allow yourself to get comfortable and rest here. Bringing some more activity into this pose. Start to reach your fingers forward, coming up onto the fingertips and lifting the wrists away from the mat. Feel length through the side body, maybe even lifting the gaze. Begin to walk your hands towards your hips and come into a seat. Arriving in a comfortable seated position, whether that's cross-legged or sitting up onto a block. Gently close down the eyes if you'd like. And drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Bring the chin slowly across the chest, bringing left ear to the left shoulder. Bring the head around to the back and then over towards the center of your chest where you'll switch directions, bringing the head back behind you and then over to the left. Moving gently here. Lift the head up through neutral and bring hands to heart center, setting your intention to honor your body and your breath. Bring your arms to your sides, pulling the shoulders down and the pinkies will touch the mat. Breathe in, pull the thumbs together overhead, and breathe out, pull the pinkies back down. Inhale, fill all the way up nice and slow. Exhale with control, let the breath go. Inhale the rising sun. Exhale the setting sun. Scoop up the sun's warmth and exhale, let it fall over you. Scoop the arms up high and then drop the right hand to your right side, leaning over the left arm reaches behind you. Inhale back up. And exhale the left hand down, leaning over with the right. Maybe even lifting the gaze. Deep side bend. Inhale, both arms reach high. And exhale, bring your arms down to your sides. Let the head fall back, imagining the sun is shining down across you. Drop your chin to your chest and round through the spine. When you're ready, we'll make our way into a tabletop position. Shoulders on top of wrists and hips on top of knees. A neutral spine, the core is slightly engaged. Bring the fingers to face the side of your mat so your wrists are together, and then start to sway gently from side to side. If this is too intense, you can walk the wrists away from each other. Continue with this rhythm, or you can start to draw circles, getting every motion of your wrist warmed up and stretched out. Take your time and enjoy this movement. Gently find stillness and then see if you can turn your fingers even more towards the knees. Feeling a stretch into the forearms, round through the spine, bring chin to chest. Inhale, lift the gaze, the tailbone, and drop the belly. And exhale, round. Take a few more cat-cows here, feeling a deep stretch into the forearms. Release the hands under the shoulders and extend the right toes, the right leg long. Ground down through the palms. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. Feel free to have the left toes tucked and start to press up through that left knee. Inhale, opening across the heart, cow pose. Exhale, curling through the spine. You can get a deeper rounding if you pick up that back knee. Inhale the heart and exhale, round. Beautiful job. Send the right toes off of the mat, one long line of energy, and then circle that leg out towards the right side of your mat. Reach the right fingers up high, open across the heart, and breathe out. Bring the left arm under the chest, reach the fingers over towards the left. Inhale, open the heart, reach up. Exhale, close it down, reaching the fingers over. Once more, inhale and exhale. Dropping the hand back down, circle the right leg all the way back behind you. Tuck the back toes, lower the chin and chest towards the mat, chaturanga. Option to bend the right knee. The toes can come towards the low back. Inhale, strong press up through your chaturanga. Exhale, crunch the right knee to the right elbow, and then step the foot down with the toes turned out. Roll onto the outside of the right foot as you sink your hips back almost into a half split lizard variation. Feeling that deep stretch come around the right leg. Inhale, gently pull yourself forward. Send the right leg long back behind you. Bend into the knee and place the right knee behind the left. Come to sit back onto the hips, bringing your feet, your heels to the outside of each leg. Gomukhasana pose. If this is too uncomfortable for you, you can extend the right leg long and have just the left leg circled on top of the right, and you can hold the knee with your hands. Once you get comfortable, find a nice tall spine, and we'll add alternate nostril breathing here. Bring the two peace fingers to the center of the forehead, then close off the right nostril with the thumb and inhale through the left. Switch your fingers so that the right thumb is up and the ring finger closes the left nostril. Exhale. Keep the fingers as they are. Breathe in. And switch the fingers. Breathe out through the left nostril. Hold the fingers with your inhale. Switch the fingers. Breathe out through the right. Hold and breathe in. Switch and breathe out. And just take a few more breaths here like this on your own. At the end of your next exhale, you can gently release the hand back into the lap. Just observing any sensations in the body, perhaps a sense of calm or peace. Inhale, reach the fingers up high. Exhale the left hand down by the side and lean over to the left. Come back up through center and cross over the legs, extending them out in front of you. Feel free to drop the toes from side to side, rolling the femur bone in the hip socket. Plant the hands to the mat and cross over the legs, coming into your tabletop. This time, extend the left toes long to the bottom of the mat. We'll move through those cat-cows here. Inhale, lift the gaze. And exhale, round through the spine, ballooning through the shoulder blades, maybe picking up the right knee. Breathe in, lift the gaze. And breathe out, round through the spine. Last cycle of breath. Gently dropping the right knee to the mat if you had it floating. Pick up the left heel or the left toes off the mat and then circle the toes out towards the left for a side extension. Inhale the left fingers up high, opening the heart, lift the gaze. exhale, weave the left arm under the chest over to the right. 2 more times with your breath. Beautiful job. Dropping the left hand down to the mat. Circle the left leg back behind you. Squeeze the core, lower down chaturanga, chin to the mat, maybe bending the left knee. Strong press up, come up through plank, and then sending the left knee into the left elbow. Step the foot down, roll onto the outside of the left foot. Send the hips back towards the right heel. Breathe through the stretch. When you're ready, start to slide the left toes back behind you, bend into the knee, and then bring the left knee behind the right for Gomukhasana. See if you can sit the hips back down and find a comfortable spine, but you can also extend the left leg long for that variation with the hands around just the right knee. Once you get settled, you can start to move through your alternate nostril breathing. This time, use the left 2 peace fingers between the eyebrows, closing off the one nostril with the thumb and breathing in through the other. Switching the fingers and breathing out. Holding the fingers and breathing in. Switching and breathing out. Take your time here for a few more breaths. Take your last exhale. Whenever you're ready, dropping the left hand back into the lap. Notice your breath and how you feel. Deep breath in, sweep the fingers up high. And then drop the right hand to the side body, lean over to the right, the left fingers overhead. Plant the left hand down, unbind the legs, and make your way into a downward facing dog, tucking the toes and pressing the hips up to the sky. Feel free to wiggle around in the hips, just observe any sensations. Pedaling out the legs for a deep hamstring stretch. Dropping the knees down whenever you're ready, we'll come into Baddha Konasana or cobbler's pose. Bring the soles of the feet to touch and open the knees like a book. Gently roll the head around in a circle. Just keeping it in this direction for now. Feel free to incorporate movement into the shoulders and into the spine. Switching directions. Finding that intuitive movement. Feel free to stay here, or you can cross the legs coming into Sukhasana or easy sit. Inhale the fingers up high and exhale the hands down to your heart center. The light in me sees, acknowledges, and honors the light in you and knows that they are the same. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for day 3 of the Summer Yoga Challenge. I'll see you on your mat tomorrow.